Hey everybody, Mike Stokes, Lush Design Build. Today I'm going to show you how to bring an old deck back to life. So if you look down below here, you'll see we have these old rotted segments of this deck here. The framing underneath is still pretty good. What we're going to do is we're going to repair it. Let's go look at the deck we already did. So this deck that we have right here, we've already done a bunch of the patching work. So all of these seams that you see were all rotted out on the ends. And you'll find that with most decks, wood always rots where there's wood-to-wood contact. And so you'll find the ends of the decks are the first places to rot. So all of these, we did a plunge cut. Well, I used a circular saw and then the plunge cutter. I'll show you how we're gonna do it next. Of what it looked like, because it looked just as bad as that one over there. So now let's go back and I'll do the patch. Tools I use for this is Makita portable saw, plunge cutter, and a various assortment of pry bars depending on whichever one I need so that I don't damage the other wood. A big square and a little square, nail puller, hammer, and a pencil. So it does take a little bit of finesse to do this. So what I've done is I've made a line across the center of the joist here, and it goes right through the nails. And I'm using an old Diablo blade. Diablos are awesome. They will last through a lot of nails. The tip of the fence right up against the blade, and then I'm really looking straight down on top of it with one eye closed, and then I'm going to start sending the blade straight down. And that's as much as we're going to go with the skill saw. Now we're going to take the plunge cutter. If you look really close in that line, we're going to hug the left side of the line over here. We're going to hug this side of the line to make a really nice clean cut. And we'll actually try to back the blade a little bit that way so that the top of the new piece will fit in real nice. So that's about as much as we're going to get with that. And now we're going to try to take the board out. It's going to break a little bit, and then we'll cut the rest of it out. So you see we got a little break left, and we're just going to cut that little break off. And then actually I didn't bring out the grinder. We're going to also need the grinder to get the last little bit of the nails out. The last tool I forgot is just a portable grinder. And a quick note for if you're doing any extensive building, the grinder wheel and an oscillating blades are so important that I like to buy them in bulk. They're so expensive at your local hardware store. Just get them in bulk online. Okay, here we go. There you go. And if we look at just take the speed square here and check our angle, and it's not 100%. You can see it's a little bit off, but it's pretty darn good. So we'll just put in a new piece here and it'll look great. So I got this board right here, perfectly good redwood board that had been thrown away at the dump. So didn't cost me any money, and I can take this old deck and bring it back to life. So I'm just going to line up the seams here where with the seams of the old wood. The other thing I really like to do is I like to angle in my decking screws so that there's more wood. I like to keep about an inch, 3/4 of an inch to an inch away from the edge so they're less likely to crack. And then I try to keep them off of the big grains. So here we go. Put these ones in over here. Let's make it line up right. I hope that was valuable. Please subscribe if it was, and hit the notification button. I just wanted to say one of the reasons I wanted to make this video is to help anyone who has a deck. And I know for me personally, you know, it just seems so wasteful to throw out a whole deck because you got some rotting on the deck boards, especially when your framing members underneath are still looking good. So I hope this saves you some money and some time, and have a great day.